Do you know David and Lowry Peters? Their ancestral homes in Wales are still identifiable. Lowry was raised by wealthy landowners with a pony to ride, and she was known as being an excellent horseback rider even in her later years. She married David, a prosperous miller, and they had 3 daughters. They heard and believed the gospel message, and Lowry recorded in her journal how the gospel so thrilled my whole being because it gave me a new light on God, thus revealing the God of the scriptures which I had read and thought much about. The Spirit bore witness to my spirit that Mormonism was true. She had been suffering from a very painful ailment and was immediately healed when the elders administered to her. David didn't want to take luggage to the land of milk and honey where all would be provided, but Lowry was more practical and said, "David, we are going to a new country and must be prepared." She packed 2 steamer trunks with shoes and other items she felt would be needed, and they were. She also brought a good supply of Welsh flannel, which was eagerly sought after by the pioneers. However, Lowry was unsure if it was the right time to immigrate. She was a woman of great faith, and one night had a vision of 3 angels surrounded by a beautiful light, all in white robes. The center one was taller and spoke, saying, "It is right that you should go, and you will arrive safely." With that assurance, they sold the factory, and while sailing up the Mississippi, a cholera epidemic struck, and Lowry cared for the sick and prepared the dead for burial until she too contracted the disease. Because of her earlier vision, she never lost faith to be healed. In Utah, David established a carding mill, and they had 6 sons and some adventurous and frightening encounters with the natives. Lowry taught the men and women of Box Elder County how to properly shear a sheep, although none could ever finish as fast as she did. This couple was brave and practical, visionary and faithful. And now you know Welsh pioneers David and Lowry Peters.